Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the start of this vlog series of becoming the best version of myself and you as well. Today is going to be our Sunday reset, although it's Monday. Typically I would do it on Saturday or Sunday because for us, Sundays is our Saturday because my husband's work weeks usually start on Sundays, but we'll call this the weekend reset. We are setting ourselves up for success for the week. So the first step in getting myself to do the things that I want to do is preparing and planning for them. So I'm going to be sharing right on in here the to-do list that I've been creating on Canva to just get myself prepped and ready and organized and knowing exactly what I want to achieve. But another thing that I'm also doing is just writing things down in my little bubble. We got this from a friend about like 5 years ago and it's been the best thing ever. My husband and I use this to actually like leave notes to each other, which I think is so, I just love it. It's something that we've been doing forever and I think we'll continue to do forever. But today I just added like things that I wanted to get done for today specifically, but also for the week. So a lot is going to be happening. I'll just be capturing all the things that I'm doing, but the purpose of this video is just to organize ourselves, to reset ourselves, get ourselves focused for the week in order to make sure that we are achieving and actioning on those little things that we've been wanting to do, just getting them done and vlogging it and capturing it on a weekly basis. So the part one will always be the reset, organizing, and for this I have like juicing for the week, meal prepping for the week, picking out outfits, picking out the activity, the book, all of that beforehand so that then during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I just wake up and I already have everything ready. I think that'll help me just get things done more because I don't have to do the prepping, organizing, and the actioning. So let's see how that goes. We are in my kitchen. Welcome. First things first, I just woke up. I need to eat, but we are also hydrating. So I got this in Marshall's. It's from the brand called Hydro Peak. Everyone is always like with the Stanley, and I don't know. It takes me a while to like fall into trends or kind of just like buy what everybody else is buying because I'm just like, is it really that good or does everyone like it? But I did want to start drinking more water. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just try something out that's cheaper. Went into Marshall's. I saw this one. I loved the colors. And then I just added all of these stickers that I got on Amazon. Kind of just like personalized it, made it my own. I believe this is a 40 ounce, if I'm not mistaken. But listen, being pregnant, I have been drinking so much more water with this. I think it's the fact that it's like, it doesn't run. It keeps the water cool, but this doesn't get messy. All the other water bottles do. But anyways, we got our water. I'm gonna make some breakfast. Then we have to get started on the things for today. On my list, I have meal prep, like I mentioned, and in that I also want to do juicing. I actually picked up some oranges because I want to make homemade OJ. We have a bunch of veggies for the green juice, so super excited for that. I want to go on a walk because it looks gorgeous today. And even that's also a goal. I am 26 weeks pregnant. I actually just turned that yesterday. Let me just show you guys. This is the belly, little baby boy, but we are 26 weeks today. So I just want to make sure that I am continuously moving, going out for a walk. We have a trail nearby. So I like to walk it. It's about like a 2.5 mile walk. So I try to do that every day. But I also want to incorporate a workout 2 to 3 days a week. We'll talk about that in the other or later on. But also have 3 videos that I need to edit. So we need to get to that. I want to clean up and tidy up this house. This living room, I'll show you guys later, it's just not it. I have my setup from when I was filming. We just have things everywhere, so need to clean up. We have a lot going on today. I hope you already grabbed a snack. Let's get started on making breakfast and getting our reset routine all done. This is the base of the oat milk. I do half of a banana, vanilla extract, a little bit of brown sugar, oats, and some almond milk. And then I like to cover it with fruits and berries. So I typically always do strawberries and some blueberries. So we're gonna get a handful of that. Next up, we move into the added features. So now I always like to put cinnamon oat granola. And this, although we already have oats, I just like to add to like give a little crunchy to the oatmeal. So I'm literally just taking a bit of that. I then take sliced almonds, and I take quite a handful just to add a little bit of protein and nuts to it. And then lastly, for just a little sweet, I'll take just a little tiny bit of the Hershey's milk chocolate chips. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of honey, and that's it. Oatmeal is complete. First of all, how cute is this little bowl? I think I found this in Marshall's as well too, but I just showed you guys everything that I put in there. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna jump into meal prepping. For meal prep, we usually like to eat healthier during the week. So the base of our meal prep is usually 2 carbs, and my husband loves the rice option. So we've been eating jasmine rice lately, and it is so good. I do a cilantro lime sort of recipe, kind of just like the Chipotle one, where I was inspired by it, and it slaps. And then I always just get like 1 or 2 sweet potatoes to just eat either for breakfast with eggs or for dinner with a protein. So that's the carbs of this week. Sometimes we'll swap out, we'll have pasta, or we'll have tacos, or we'll have quinoa. So it's kind of just like, let's pick which 2 we want for the week. And then every week we also pick 2 to 3 proteins. We always stick to chicken breast just because it's the leanest and usually the easiest to make. So we'll make a big bulk of that so my husband can take to work, and then I can also eat here. And then there's just a ton of different things I can do with it. I can throw it in a pasta, I can make tacos with it, we can eat it with rice, we can eat it with potatoes, like a ton of different things. And then we'll also rotate a second protein. So sometimes that's salmon, other times it's steak, other times it's shrimp, just kind of like whatever we're feeling, just to like switch things up a little bit, because with meal prepping, it can kind of get a little redundant. So you kind of just have to get like a little bit creative, which is also something that I definitely want to be doing with this vlog, and like just the becoming the best version of myself, in the sense of just eating kind of like the same and best proteins, but in different ways, and finding different flavors. So I just turned the oven on. We're gonna get started on chopping up the sweet potatoes. I'll get started on the rice, we'll do the chicken, and then I'll bring you guys along with it. Alrighty, so potatoes are in the oven, and I'm just getting started on prepping and cooking the chicken. So I like to always just start out by putting some garlic. My dad hooks it up because he gives this to me and to my sisters. And it is just mashed up garlic, a little bit of salt, and some oil, and it preserves it. Fresh garlic in here, and it is the best. So I love to always use this. I'm chopping up some onions right now to also throw into that mix. And then I'll saute those for a bit, and then we have the washed chicken over here. So I'll toss it in there. We'll put some salt, pepper, all of those good things, herbs, cook it up, and then chicken breasts are all done. Sweet potatoes are roasting and toasting, so now I'm just moving them around. They have about like maybe 15 more minutes left, but these are so delicious. I like to bake them in the oven, and they always just come out so good. So I'm gonna put them for maybe like 10 more minutes, and I think they should be all set after that. Chicken is getting cooked to perfection. Like, look at that color. Oh my gosh, that looks so delicious. So this is the sweet potatoes. Gonna put it all away, and then we should be all set with meal prepping for the week. Quickly want to show you guys the things that we got for the rest of the week to kind of just like work alongside with the protein and the carbs. I got some mini cucumbers to just chop up to be able to make a salad or to just have on the side to just add some greens. Yogurt for breakfast. I've been buying this brand for Greek yogurt and I actually really like it. I'll chop up some strawberries and some of the granola and so good. So I'll usually just do that. I picked up some arugula so that we can have for salads, and then I have some limes to be able to use whether in the juicing itself or as a salad dressing. We also picked up some spinach. This is strictly mostly for the green juice that I want to make, but I also want to try my version of the Starbucks spinach, egg, and feta cheese wraps. So I got the wraps, I got the spinach, we have eggs, all that stuff in the fridge. So want to try that. Avocados, an essential necessity in this house. I got apples because like I mentioned earlier, I want to make mini apple pies this week. Lemon and tomatoes because I love tomatoes. We are getting things done. Just finished with the meal prepping, so I'm just like doing dishes and stuff, but doing dishes is my least favorite thing to do. I mean, I'll get it done, so I'll always like play something like a YouTube video or whatever, but anyways, I'm going to be making my coffee pick-me-up. So right now I'm just frothing my creamer. I'll show you which one I use, and it is fall, so I bought some pumpkin spice and I put a bit of cinnamon in here as well. So just gonna froth this up, toss it into my iced coffee. Oh, that first glorious sip, I can't wait. Let's pour the coffee. I use the Nespresso Melozio decaf. That's the one that I use when I am making it in the house. Just, you know, control the caffeine while we're being pregnant. And then I'm just going to put the creamer kind of just like tossed on top of that. Ugh, that always looks so glorious. Like, tell me that doesn't look beautiful. Let's mix her up. Gotta get her to the perfect color, which is usually like a little lighter than my skin. That's literally how I measure it. A little lighter. But let's see. Slaps every time. So I quickly just wanted to show you guys the creamer that I use. I use the Planet O oatmeal creamer in the caramel flavor. I've tried a ton of different creamers, oat milks, almond milk, all those different things, and that's always the one that I go to. Although there's another one that I found when I buy it, I'll show it to you guys in another video. But I typically also just like to put a bit of cinnamon. This is the one that I always put. And then now for fall, we've been adding a bit of this in it, and it just slaps. I have become a Starbucks hoe. Literally, I used to be a ride or die Dunkin', but listen, with this pregnancy, I feel like that's when my whole entire life changed around. That's being so dramatic, but still, I tasted some Starbucks, and Starbucks was like the only thing that we had when we went on our Tennessee trip, which was towards the beginning of my pregnancy. And like, I don't know what to tell you, but Dunkin' just doesn't hit anymore. It's just all Starbucks. I am sweating. I am glistening. I have been in this kitchen for like 2 hours already, just like prepping and cleaning everything. And we're getting stuff done, but this is like a whole workout. Just finished juicing all of these oranges, and look at all that we got. I will drink this in one sitting. So I don't really know if I would do this again. I mean, we'll see, but that was just way too much work for that little bit amount of juice. So I think this is when I'm just craving a natural OJ for the week, I can get a pack, or honestly just like eat them alone like that. But yeah, this is all we got. Like, not a lot. I also just wanted to show you guys the bowl with all of the veggies and greens that I'm going to be putting in the juicer. So we have celery, cucumbers, green apples in here, and then I also add ginger, I add lime, and I feel like there's something else that I add. Honestly, I can mix it up. Sometimes I'll put carrot or other things like that, but for this week, I think we're gonna just stick to these 5 ingredients. Hunger is kicking in, so we are about to eat lunch, and I made tacos with the meat that I literally just cooked. We have 1 soft taco, 2 hard tacos, chicken, tomatoes, onions, arugula, avocado, cheese. Like, we are just packed and loaded, and I just cannot wait to eat this because I and baby boy, we're starving. We've been cooking up all this food, and now I just cannot wait to eat this. Green juice is complete, and can we just take a minute to look at this color? This is gorgeous. So we actually literally just put all greens in here, and I didn't get to put spinach because this jar is literally full. That actually just ordered on Amazon bigger ones so that I can be able to make a little bit more to last for the week. But in here we have lime, ginger, cucumbers, celery, and green apples. That's what we have here. And then I also just put some ginger in there. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we are all set. Actually got really nice outside, so I'm going to go out for my walk before we move on to the living room and everything else that needs to get done. We are on our walk, and honestly, I love going on my walks. They are just so calming and peaceful. I just love to like be in nature, and this time around I'm actually being intentional of not listening to music, kind of just literally being present and listening to the sounds of the animals, of the trees, of the wind, like just taking it all in. So I'm gonna do this walk. It's really hot outside. It's funny because it's like beginning of September and everyone is like in full fall mode. Well, like not everyone, but most people are in full fall mode because like Starbucks, Target, everybody's already marketing their fall things. And the weather is just like, y'all need to chill because I still got like 20 days or 15 days till it's officially fall. So yeah, there's that. All in all to say, it literally is a beautiful summer day, and I'm just gonna enjoy this walk and kind of just like reflect on all the things that I want to get done this week. Take this time to just kind of, you know, feel baby, talk to God, and just enjoy being out in nature. So would highly also encourage you, if you can, even if it's a walk around your block, going to a park, anywhere that there's some greenery, like just take some time, go outside, get that sunlight on, and keep on moving with your day. We're back. We are showered, feeling so good. If you hear the AC, is because it is literally boiling hot, so we have to have that AC on in here. But we're now moving over to the next task, which is to clean up and tidy up the house. I have stuff everywhere. I did a bit of Labor Day shopping, so that's what we have over here. I think I want to do a video on that, kind of just like a little haul on like fall finds and things like that I found, which I thought was really fun. But we need to like organize this stuff. Then on the other side of the house, this is where I film. That's my office where I work. And then there's just kind of like things everywhere. So I just want to tidy things up, get all of the products, the clothes, all that good stuff that I will need for videos to film this week, and just like tidy up the living room. So let's go ahead and get started. While we continue to clean up, I do just want to light up a candle, and I picked this one up last fall season in Michael's, and it smells like cinnamon sticks. Literally so perfect. It instantly just puts me in like a Christmas mood, and I know we're only in September, but your girl is all about the cinnamon, so we're gonna light this up and continue to clean up. Alrighty, this area is finally tidy and clean. This is actually a new office area that I have. I have my office, but then this is like another working area that I created for me and my husband, even though it's mostly me that uses it, but just to like get non-work stuff done. So like the YouTube, my website, all that good stuff, versus my actual remote job, which I'm in my office for like 8-9 hours a day. So I just have this little setup here. This chair we're probably gonna change closer to when baby comes, because I'm thinking I want to do like a rocking chair, but something that kind of still sticks to the aesthetics. We have the library with all the books that I am aiming to clean. All right, so now we're in the other area of the living room where I need to clean up. Now this is, like I mentioned earlier, where I film. So I'm gonna keep the setup clean. I'm just gonna clean like the desk area up and then start setting on the side the materials and stuff that I'll have for the videos that I'll be filming this week. I'm gonna be filming a trying this collection on. It's the Live to Roam from She Glam, and honestly I still can't get over the packaging. I think it's so cute. So I'm gonna just put all the stuff that I'm gonna film with on this side so that way I just have it all ready. Also, to help prepare, just like organize my videos, I created these templates on Canva and it has been so helpful. I'm kind of still working around like the areas of things that I want to do, like kind of just like what do I want to introduce with, key points, keywords, things like that. And then as each video goes on by, I just see like what I use up more. But I have this for upcoming videos and it just kind of helps stay on theme and like know what I want to do, when I want to do it, and what products and things I'll need to get. So I'm loving this so far to just keep me organized on video. I get the little chanclas. Oh my god, I cannot wait for baby boy to be here so we can put these on him. Oh, they're so cute. They are from Carter's and they have so many cute little shoes for kids. Okay, living room is finally tidied up and clean. Thank the good Lord, because this space was just giving me like I don't even know what to tell you. But here in this corner, we have all the stuff that I'm going to be filming with, like I mentioned earlier. So let me just show that over here to you guys. I have this chair where I kind of just like dump all the clothes and stuff that I want to style. I have a huge H&M haul that came in that I just purchased. We have some Shein basics and then all of the Labor Day stuff that I purchased. So this on its own can be like 3 videos. I just have to take an afternoon to like put all of these things on and like talk through them and link them for you guys and all that stuff. So I'm aiming to get to this week. And then over on this station, I actually just picked up that outlet so that this can be kind of just like battery charging station, because when filming, oh my goodness, the worst thing is when your battery dies or the light dies and then you're in the middle of filming and you have to just start all over. So I wanted a little center to just charge everything all at once. And then we have the little desk that I use mostly for my makeup videos, and the little stool and all that good stuff, the little setup. So feeling good. The space is nice and clean. I'm gonna just get started on some editing in the videos that I filmed last week, and then that should be all for today, because honestly I feel like I've done quite a lot. We'll go through the list, and then I think the things that I had pending for today that I wanted to get to was to film, but I think that it will make more sense to just do that during the week. So I think those would be the last 2 things that we'll do today, and then this mama is laying down. Probably will either read a book or just like watch something to just like kind of decompress, and then get ready for the work week, because I go back to my remote job tomorrow. So it's been a long weekend, so I know there's going to be a lot of work. So I want to like kind of also just set up my workstation, continuing this journey of just becoming the best version of myself. And I realized that in order to do that, I have to organize myself first, and then just make it easier for me to do the things that I really want to do. We're now on the part of setting up the agenda, setting ourselves up for the week. So I'm actually creating a new template on here. I don't know if you can see it, but let me just show you this just so you can kind of get a visual. This is just a template for weekly things that I want to get done. So I'm kind of just like, you know, working around with it, changing the colors, changing the fonts to make sure that it's what I like. I've already started to create like my weekly to-do list and things like that, as well as my daily to-do list. So the goal is to have this printed out or have it on my iPad as daily and weekly reminders of things that I want to be able to achieve. Now, this is separate from like things that I have to get done. That's another list of things that I'll do, but that's not really what I'm trying to capture in this area. Like those are things that just have to get done, like laundry, cleaning, things like that. I want to focus more on the things I want to do beyond that. Like what are the things that I want to invest time in? So a few of the things that I have is just like read for 20 minutes at least 3 times a week, doing self-care, so mask, exfoliating, nails, hair, spending time on my website and on filming and kind of just like dedicating time to those things, trying or learning something new, working from a different location once a week, doing an arts and craft. So that's kind of what I want this planner to focus on. So I already created kind of just like the things that I want to do. What I'm going to do now and what I'll be doing every weekend to just prep for the next week is like what days will make sense for me to kind of just like prop them in. So I have my calendar for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And today's Monday. Typically I would be like doing all of this stuff Saturday, Sunday so that I can start the week off right. But we're technically starting our week for tomorrow. I think for Wednesday I want to work from somewhere else that's not home. That's usually a less heavy meeting day and more work day, so I can get a lot of things done. So I think for Wednesday I'm going to put that I can work from my local coffee shop or Barnes and Nobles. I think that'll be fun just to like change up the environment that I'm in. And then there's also just other things that I want to be able to do. I think the workouts would be good on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays for me. And with that, I can do like Pilates on Tuesday, and we can do legs on Thursday, and we can do yoga on Friday. Kind of just like putting things wherever we want to do. And then seeing which of those days I usually would have a little bit more availability to like throw in a puzzle, or when do I want to make my apple pie. So what I'm working on right now is just reorganizing the color, the template of how this looks so that I can just have this template and then print it out each week and kind of just jot it in and know what I want to do each week, and then just hold ourselves accountable, having it on a calendar, and that way I can tackle them as I go. I've just printed out everything that I need for the week, and I'm literally enjoying this process. So like I was showing you guys, this is the printout of the template. I have quite a few of them. So I have the weekly schedule where I'll just like write in what I want to do. Then I also just created my chores to-do list. This one isn't necessarily involved in the video, but I did just want to do this. This kind of just things that have to get done around the house. And I have 3 templates that are kind of just already like entered. I printed it out because these are the things that I want to achieve to do. So this is a weekly to-do list. So this calendar that I create every week will stem off of this one. I'll just kind of like skip through and see which of these specifically I want to do on what specific day, if that makes any sense. I also created a weekend reset so that this is a list of things specifically for the weekend that I want to target. So grocery shopping and meal prepping we usually always do, getting outfit inspo, whether that's on Pinterest, on Instagram, and then actually taking out clothes to wear during the week, tidying up the house and the office, juicing for the week, so that can be my veggie, green juice, orange juice, any juice like that, just having that ready for the week. Picking out the book that I want to read that week, as well as what Bible study guide I want to do. Speaking of, I found this company. What is it called? I'll write the name on it here. But it has amazing Bible study guides, and I've just kind of been stuck in when it comes to reading the Bible. Like, I'll read it, but I like to just have some sort of guide or some sort of theme or some sort of topic to be able to read it in that context, if that makes any sense. So this one is just like a major breakdown of Bible study. Like, we're talking historical dates, miracles, family trees, book of the Old Testament, Judges, Kings, minor prophets, major prophets, miracles of Jesus, parables. Like, it just has a ton of different things, and I find that this is just so much more helpful, fun, and enjoyable to dissect the Bible. Along with that Bible study, I'm also doing reading the Bible in 365 days, so basically throughout a year. But for that, it's just more so for me to be able to like track the dates and have specific like chapters to be able to read. This is week 52, but I'll be starting with week 1. So that also, once again, it's just giving some guidance as to like where we want to read. And also, I love this little prompts section because it asks questions about the reading. So it kind of also makes the reading a bit more intentional, and you're reading it with a purpose other than to just read it. So I'm super excited about this. Like, I've really been wanting to dive more into my Bible, learn about Jesus, learn about the Old Testament, the New Testament, and really be able to soak it in. And I find that this will be a way that will work for me because I love kind of just like the study aspect of it, breaking it all down. So each week we'll pick which is the book, theme, character, whatever it may be that we want to focus on that week, while also keeping on track with the reading passages for that day. So continuing with the weekend reset, we'll plan and finalize the calendar. So kind of just this, we'll go through it and make sure that this weekly schedule is all set up, and that way each day I kind of just already know what I want to target. Get ingredients and supplies for the week. So that can be whether we're trying something new, like I'm trying the mini apple pies this week, so I already got all those ingredients. If I'm filming something, getting all of those things set just to make it that much more easier to just get things done. And then the last thing, which I'm gonna literally be able to do after I finish here and do some editing, just unwind and relax. That for me is just like turning on a candle, watching something, spending time with my husband. Like, that is unwinding for me, and that's what I want to be able to do for the rest of the night. But overall, I'm feeling so excited about this. I really like encourage you to like organize yourself in whatever way that may be, to just get yourself to do the things that you want to do. This is a journey. I'm sure that some days will flop and I won't do like half of what I have on my list, but at least seeing all of the things that I want to be able to target and keeping myself accountable for will help me improve down the long run. And that's just what I want to be able to do. Building healthier habits, doing things that I enjoy, and just honestly being more productive with my time. So I'm gonna do some editing, and then that will be the end of this video. Make sure that you stay tuned for the part 2 of this, because that will be kind of just like documenting and checking off what we accomplished during the week, and this will be kind of just like a weekly series. I also want to capture where I am in pregnancy. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm 26 weeks, so I'm also doing this like entering the 3rd trimester when I'm gonna be hella tired. So it's gonna be a challenge for me, but I am like determined and set to just like get myself to do the things that I've wanted to do and not let anything stop me. So this is also just like a mental challenge and getting myself to just do it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Subscribe for more content. I have beauty content coming your way as well as some fashion content, but I thought this would also be just so fun and relatable because you can join me in on it, and I can't wait to see like what I look like and what I feel like in 3 months and 6 months by just doing these like little minor changes and just organizing my life. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.